My beautiful people, my beautiful people, my beautiful people. Welcome back to another lovely episode of the Logical Emotions Podcast / Reactions. It's your dog, your brother, man, your favorite African American, Melly, baby. Now, this episode, man, I didn't know about this, but we had a subscriber let us know about on the Old Men in 3 podcast by JJ Redick. Ben Simmons was on there. It's a long episode, but we're gonna do bits by bits, have certain conversations, and in this case, we're gonna go over. Ben Simmons explains to JJ Redick why he doesn't shoot threes. This is also not by the podcast that posted this itself. It is by Blacktop Bucket. So if you guys can show him some love and support, like, comment, subscribe on him, like, comment, subscribe on this channel. Let's get right to the fun. Let's get right to the information. We're either gonna support him or make fun of him. I'm just kidding. We ain't gonna do all that. But we're gonna criticize him if he's saying something ridiculous. So let's get to the intro and let's get right to it.
The narrative around you, unfortunately, because of the shooting,
his braces is nice. Oh my
all
God,
the awesome stuff you do sort of gets not overlooked because you've won, you've been all NBA, you've been an all-star, you've been on all the defensive teams, but that narrative around the shooting is so constant. How frustrating is that?
I think for a while it's so repetitive. You're hearing it all the time from everyone. You're like, fucking hell, like just get off my case. Like I do other stuff too. Like I'm guarding the best players, and that's one thing.
Nigga, that is your major flaw. Literally, that is your major flaw. That is a major flaw. I don't understand what you don't. Yo, his level of delusional is kind of similar to Russell Westbrook at times. Dog, why is it that you are allowed to still be you? And Joel Embiid has had to improve his game exponentially just so you can be compensated. Just so you can still keep your game. That's strike one.
I don't think people respect that enough, like what I'm bringing to the court, because there's a lot of shit I'm bringing to the court.
Draymond Green brings a lot more shit than you on the court. And people still criticize he needs to shoot threes and get better at threes. You're not better than Draymond. It doesn't matter what young individual, old individual, or what hater thinks about the compare contrasts. The records, the accolades, the stats, it shows for itself. Ben Simmons is scared of a basketball right now.
And for me,
and he has no
win. So people also don't understand. My goal is to
what?
Don't go out there. I'm not trying to have this many points. Whatever.
Nigga, if you want to win, you would want to improve on your game. Yo, strike two.
My goal is to win, so I'm trying to do whatever I can during the game and make the right plays and the right reads to help my team win. But that is for sure frustrating. But it's also one of my weaknesses. So it's like,
get better.
When we get mad at people for saying I'm not good at something, like, okay, yeah, cool. I'm practicing, get better. It is what it is. And that's just a part of the game. Like I don't think if I was like a guy that sucked and people didn't care, then people wouldn't be mentioning my name.
Right.
Which is also, for
exactly.
me, it's like, I'm proudful of being who I am because people expect a high level of basketball from me, which I love because, I would rather be who I am than not on the fucking court.
Okay, dog, you're not explaining exactly why you don't shoot threes, and it's only been 1 minute and 31 seconds. The only person that I can sit here, the reason why people give you so much is because Markelle Fultz actually has a reason as to why he couldn't shoot, and he can now shoot. You don't have a legitimate reason. You don't have anything wrong with your body that you shouldn't be able to learn how to shoot. It just sounds and seems as if you're just lazy. That's what it seems like. It seems like you don't want to put the work in to be able to shoot. Unless there's something that we obviously don't know behind the scenes. Obviously, if that's the case, I apologize. But from the information that we do know, we have heard and people have said, that people around him, they coddle to him. They don't really push Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons has shown to not be a competitor. He has shown to not be a competitor. He has shown to not have that competitive Mamba-like mentality that many NBA players do. Why do I say that? Because when you say things like I'm not mentally right, for example, I do feel for you if you truly feel that way. But at the same time, how long mentally do you not feel ready, Ben? How long? You know, how long are you going to keep saying that? Because at some point now, it's starting to seem like it sounds like it's an excuse. And the problem with the world nowadays is we can't criticize anybody when they utter that sentence, that it's a mental thing. If you mention anything mentally that someone has a problem with, the world makes it that you cannot criticize somebody, no matter how much of BS it might sound. And that's ridiculous. You should be able to criticize respectfully. You should be able to. And you should be able to be a grown man and accept that criticism, which he did say, and I condone him for this, saying that what am I going to do? Get mad at somebody for saying that? They're absolutely right. That's my weakness. That is your only weakness, Ben. Literally, but it's a major flaw because they could literally leave you alone from 3. They can literally just do that. And that's the same thing that they did with Russell Westbrook. And you saw how that happened with them at the Lakers.
Yeah. Well, I think it's fair to nitpick players, and there's
you
you look
JJ.
at Giannis. Giannis has won MVPs, and he's widely considered
couldn't
the best
shoot.
or one of the best players in the world. And
Well, efficiently.
people nitpick his shooting. People nitpick his free throws, and there's just not a perfect player. When the shooting dialogue comes up, though, the thing I always talk about, and I think it was Kirk Goldsberry who first really shared this.
Because I also thought this too. It could be the coach that maybe said to him, "Don't shoot." Maybe, I don't know. That could be a lie. I don't know. Let me know. Comments down below. Anybody from Philly, anybody that knows more about this information, did the coaching staff want him to shoot more threes? Want him not to shoot more threes? Let me know, because I'm not too sure about that one.
He's a stats guy from ESPN, but your 3-point shot creation for others over like a 3-season stretch was number 1 in the league by far.
Yeah,
You
he's
know
good
what I
at
mean?
that.
So, like, yes, you weren't shooting threes, but you were getting guys
talked
like
about this with
me.
Trey, too, when Trey came on. Trey
you were.
brought this up
Yeah,
about
you were getting guys like me open looks.
Yeah. And that's
But no one's discrediting him on any of those things. Great IQ, great passer, subpar ball handling. He doesn't have the best ball handling, but he's quick. 6'9". You know what I'm saying? So, of course, he's going to attract more attention, just like how Giannis does. He's big. He's strong. You know, he's going to do these things. He's going to set up shooters. He's going to set up people. Because on a downhill or on a fast break, it's very difficult to stop Ben Simmons. It is. He's a phenomenal passer. We know that, but we need to talk about the 3-point shooting. We're not discussing this enough. We're talking about, oh, I do this, that, there. Nigga, we know that already. Why do you not shoot threes? Let's continue.
I think I've looked at the numbers too.
I like
and
this
they're
bracelet.
They're pretty crazy. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to toot my own horn, but yeah, like that's what basketball is to me. Like if I have JJ Redick,
Oh my God,
and
bro.
I can get him open and get a great shot for him. Why would I not do that? You know, and for me, like that's easy. Those are easy buckets, and you know,
This is so stupid.
We're trying to make that
This
team
is so
guard
stupid.
everybody, not just one guy.
He's not answering the question.
So yeah.
Answering the question by saying I can set other guys up is not answering the question to why don't you shoot threes when you're wide open. What are we talking about here, bro? What are we talking about? You're setting up to get JJ open. We know that. What about you when you are open? Why do you not shoot? I hate when people do not hold these dudes accountable. I hate when they don't question them. Because if I was there, I'd have said, that's cute. That's great. We know that already. Why do you not shoot when you're wide open? Because you're wide open a good amount of times, dog. A lot. If your confidence is that low, you need to work on it. And clearly, you're either not working on it enough or you're really easy to get to mentally. And you have to admit that first to be able to make the step into becoming a better shooter. You have to.
Maybe 2 or 3 off seasons ago, there was a viral video that went around of you draining threes in pickup games. I think it was in Los Angeles, right?
Yeah.
It was in LA. And I was around you for 2 seasons, and I watched you work. I watched you shoot every day after practice, every day before practice, whether it was free throws, spot up threes, whatever. In some ways, did the shooting thing become bigger than it should have been and with you a little
God.
bit? Like I always
For
wanted,
sure,
I wanted always to
100%.
ask you, like, Brett said you could shoot, dude. Shoot.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. And I didn't really.
So play that back.
Sure,
I wanted always to
100%.
ask you, like, Brett said you could shoot, dude. Shoot.
Yeah.
Brett said you could shoot, dude, shoot. So that means he's not working enough on his shooting game. That his confidence is that low that he doesn't even trust his own shot. That's what I'm assuming from this information right here. Because they have everything. Like I said, if Markelle Fultz can have nerve damage, all that in his shot, and all these different issues, there's no excuse for Ben Simmons. There's no excuse, bro. Because if Draymond Green had been on his podcast, he would challenge the shit out of Ben Simmons, saying, what the hell is your excuse then? You have all the facilities, all of the staffing, all the opportunities, bro, to become a better shooter. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, nah,
It
for
just
sure.
seems
And I
like
didn't
no one's
really
holding him
realize that
accountable. That's what it
early
seems
on
like.
in my career, because and it started building up. I'm like they saying I can't. Like, should I not? Like, I'm confused now. Like, you don't want me to shoot, but you want me to shoot. Like, I don't know. So it did a lot. But I kind of found peace in a place where I'm just like, okay, it's basketball. Like, I'm great at the game. Like, I need to go out there and show people what I can do and my talent. So it did for a while. It's just like up a little, but
Ben, you
it
can't
is what
shoot,
it is.
bro.
Like, you go. I feel like that all.
Ben, you can't shoot. You saying you're great at the game. No, you're good. You're good. You ain't great. You're good. You're good, but you're not great. Because you know what's going to happen when you play finally? Same thing with what happened with Giannis for a little bit. They found out how to guard him until you learn how to shoot better. You know? You learn how to shoot better. Hezzy pull-ups, three-pointers, step-back threes, mid-range one-footers, post fadeaways. All of those things. He found out how to make his game better, which makes it harder to defend him. It's harder to defend Giannis than creating that wall now. Because he's understood that he has to elevate his game. If you sit here and think you're a great player and you cannot shoot, you're out of your damn mind. You're out of your damn mind. You're out of your damn mind if you think you're a great player and people leave you wide open from three and you do not choose to take those shots. You're not a great player. I'm sorry. I don't give a damn what the numbers say, statistics say. Oh, actually, I do. I'm sorry. I apologize. I do care about that. But then at the same time, let's speak realistically. You're not a winner. Clearly, you're not a winner. Because if you were, you would have still played on the Nets. You'd have still played. Just saying. I understand possibly that Philly, things that I don't know of that nature, were kind of messed up. I understand. I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Ben. But then when it comes to the Nets, what happened? I'm not ready yet, coach. What are you talking about? You don't have an injury. I'm mentally not there yet. Nigga, if you are a winner, no matter what, you are going to want to play and you're going to want to help your team win. You, by saying I'm not ready yet and then just watching your team fall, I think is very weak. I think that's a very weak thing to do. And then to come and say I'm a winner is absolute bullshit. Because you know what a winner does? A winner finds anything to make sure that they win. They do anything in their power to make sure that they win. They also practice to the point that their hands and fingernails bleed because they want to continue to win. There's a reason why Golden State's where they are today. They got a taste of winning and they're obsessed with it. They're obsessed with it. They're obsessed with it. They're willing to take pay cuts. They're willing even when they're hurt at times. Even how KD did. KD came, and I give KD a lot of respect for this too, on the Raptors series. Even though he was coming off the injury, he was still low-key hurt. He still went to play. That's you wanting to win. As much as people might not like KD, that's you wanting to win. It is, bro. You saying you want to win is bullshit. You saying you want to win is exactly what Russell Westbrook says when he says, "I'm a winner. I'm out there for my brothers. This is my family." Really? If that was the case, then why don't you elevate your game or adapt your game to where you can fit into the Lakers system and win? Not trying to make a shot at Westbrook. Just trying to make a comparison of how these two love to say that they want to win, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 but they're not doing the necessary things to elevate their game to make sure that they can help whatever team they're on win. It doesn't make any sense.
This stuff that's happened in the last few years for me has kind of helped me grow and mature in a way that I don't think I would have if, I didn't have those experiences.
Are you going to shoot threes this season for the Nets?
Yeah, I need to. I need to just go out there and put some up.
Man, he
Y'all niggas believed him. Come on.
better not be lying. And I think what Ben was missing here was the fact that he would take a three, make it, and then not take another one for 10 games. And like JJ mentioned, he'd be draining threes in Los Angeles, has it on a video for everybody to see, and then he doesn't take threes in games.
Also,
why
those are
people
high school
confused
threes,
and
most
upset.
likely. It's a big
No
difference.
one really cares that Giannis and Shaq can't shoot.
Right.
I know they've won titles and MVPs, but with Ben Simmons, the main reason was the fact that he'd be draining them in warm-ups, and then literally 5 minutes later, he's wide open and doesn't take a three.
Yep.
If Ben had a game where he went 1 for 8 from three, people wouldn't really care. Yeah, they would say he didn't play that well.
Yeah, but at least
We
he
would
tried.
know that
At least he
can't
tried.
shoot. It's the fact that we don't even really know.
Yeah, if he can
doesn't
shoot.
even take them. He doesn't even give himself a chance to fail. To prove my point, do Lakers fans really get mad when Russell Westbrook is wide open, it doesn't take a three? Not really. They're okay with that because they know he can't shoot. With Ben, you just don't know. I hope we get to find out this season with the Brooklyn Nets. Hopefully Ben is playing, hopefully Ben is shooting,
Facts.
and we get all those questions answered. But let me know in the comments.
Shout out to Black Tops, man. Very good point. We don't even know if the man can shoot. We don't even know. We've seen it on all these videos. But when it comes to the nitty gritty, he just doesn't want to shoot it. Man is wide the hell open. Come on now, bro. Everything about your game is good except for that. And that's a major flaw because you're open a lot. You're open a lot. So come on, yo. But hey, man, this is a great video because, well, it showed a lot of things. It showed JJ Redick not really asking the right questions, not really digging into it. Because Ben Simmons seemed to just kind of go away from the question at times. Like when he asks him that question, you're sitting here saying, I do this and that and right and blah, blah, blah. Why are you on me? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, dog, do you not, like, are you really not realizing how significant it is for you to be at least shoot a little bit? A little bit? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're wide open the way, come on, bro. People could play literally 4-on-5 with you on the court. They don't have to worry about you shooting. They could literally on the Brooklyn Nets, they could double team Kyrie, they could double team KD and leave Ben open at the top. And as soon as he tries to get the ball and drive, they just press up a little bit just so he doesn't get a lot of downhill speed, and then y'all be fine. That's literally how you can guard Ben Simmons. Literally, because he doesn't have some dribble package. He doesn't. So you put a Wiggins on him, for example, he's dead. He's dead. You put Bridges from the Suns on him, he's dead. Like, come on, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Because you gotta understand, bro. These dudes, they're guarding people better than you off the drive. They're guarding people better than you off the drive. You haven't played in years. That's the thing. His game hasn't elevated. He hasn't elevated nothing. While these other players and other defenders, their game's getting better and better and better. So, like, come on, dog. I mean, oh my God. Like, I don't get it, bro. I like Ben Simmons to me, oddly enough, bro, he just seems like that very spoiled kid that in high school that knows he reminds me of that kid that knows what the right things to say to make sure the heat gets off of him, but then at the same time behind closed doors, like, I'm sorry, like he's a good person at face value, but then behind closed doors he's an asshole. That's the kind of thing I get from him. I get this condescending, just I don't know, like I deserve this more than you. I get this weird feeling from Ben Simmons. I hope I'm wrong. I really do, because I do like his game a lot. But it's just, I don't know, bro. He's so odd to me. He's very odd. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you believe Ben Simmons or do you think he's lying? Let me know, man. It's your boy Melly, man. I'm signing out, man. This was good though, but per usual, peace, love, and keep the drip immaculate at all times, baby. Stay easy, breezy, beautiful, sexy, amazing, awesome, elegant, healthy. But most importantly, drink water, my friends. Love and appreciate y'all. Almost at 600 subs. Need a couple more, baby. And then on the road after that to 700. But the main goal is to 1,000. Love and appreciate y'all for getting us to where we are today, man. We're going to make this the best community. We're going to make this the best community on this platform. I put my life on that. I swear by this. I will, bro. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace. Bow. I'm out of here.